G'day guys, what's cracking? To Aussie here again. So I'm back out in the Wild Wild West at my favourite little country town, Wallerawang. So we're going to do something I've done a few times in the past. We're going to go into old Foodworks just over the road here. And in case you haven't seen any of these videos about Foodworks here, I've done a couple. They sell hamburgers, fish and chips, and all sorts. And we've done the fish and chips, well, a granny pack type thing. We've done their hamburger with a lot. But this time, I didn't notice when I've been in there before. I'm going to see if they do a steak sanger with a lot. And also, when I've been here in the past, their prices are pretty bloody good. So let's find out if that's still the case. So I'm going to head in, see if I can get a steak sanger. Who knows what else. And if they don't have one, which I reckon they will have, we'll come up with something. I ain't leaving this joint empty-handed. I love this shop. Anyway, folks, that's what we're doing. I'll go and see what's happening over there, what I can get, and I'll circle back to you with the goods. Stay tuned. Rightio, time to get this party started. I gotta tell you folks, I am super juiced for this one. Zips. We got a combo. We did get a steak sandwich with the lot. You do love to see it. I do know we're gonna love to taste this one. But the good news is 12 bucks. OMB. When can you get, or how often can you find a place that you can get a steak sanger with a lot for 12 buckaroonies? Now, like I said, 12 bucks for that, but with the sips and a beveragino combo, 16.50. So only 4 bucks 50 more. You could only get a Kirk's drink, but you know what? That's cool. I reckon they taste the same as the upmarket ones anyway, like Coke and Fanta and whatnot, folks. Hey, no, we're not going to do this. We got to check out the sips first. I'm going to leave you hanging for this one. Well, not for too long. You know what I'm saying? Let's check out the sips. Not a bad amount. More than you get from bloody Red Rooster or KFC. Anyway, the other joints too. Got to have a chip. I did ask for chicken salt. Let's see how it hits. Or taste how it hits. Oh yeah, baby. That is a decent chicken salt too. I am loving it. Nice bit of a crunch factor on them. Decent looking chips. Cooked to perfection. I'll tell you what, for a country town and a takeaway in a Foodworks supermarket, this is the goods. And I'm expecting big things from this as well, because these guys, I've done a few things here lately, or off and on, done a few things here. These guys they don't let you down. Look at that, even the steak is hanging over the edge. OMB. Let's check it out, see what's doing in there. So it should have the old egg, beetroot, oh sorry, I'm saying beetroot, pineapple. It does have beetroot, I did see that. The bacon, steak. Well, I can already feel that steak is so tender just from touching it. I'm touching up me steak. So beetroot, lettuce, tomato. Oh, spoke too soon, but it is there. Should have onions in there somewhere. I did see her cooking the onions, so that's got to be in there. Now, we went with the old BBQ sauce. They asked me what I wanted, which one. I just said, BBQ. Of course you got to have BBQ, don't you? Look at that egg. I'll show you this. Cooked to perfection. I'm amazed. Look at that. There's a cross section. You love to see it. That is a total winner. But it's time to stop flapping me gums and stick it in. The more I look at it, the more hungry I'm getting. I've got to go with that egg bit, but that tomato's going to fall out. So anyway, let's go. So one first bite, I'm not going to lie, that's up there with the best that I've ever had. For value and taste, it's a bloody winner. But it's all falling out the bottom. It's over the edge. It's tipping me over the edge too. Don't want to lose me tomato. Get off, get off. As I always say when I'm out here, I love this place. It's a nice country town. I love it. Love coming out here for a bit of a drive. Just out past Lithgow, there's a turn off on the way to Bathurst on the right as you're coming towards Bathurst from Lithgow. Not too far out from there, from Lithgow that is. So I haven't come much further than I usually go, but it's well worth the trip. And when you're getting cheaper food like this, you know what? It's definitely worth it. And it's just a bloody winner. And I have no words. So, old Foodworks at Wallerawang, they've done an excellent job today. Such a good job that I'm going to give them. I'm just going to rate this for now. It's lit. I'm loving it. I'm giving it 5 stars out of 5 for value and taste. It's like, man, how often have you ever seen me lost for words? And the chips, totally on point. Some of the best chips I've ever had too. Even the chicken salt is great. No wonder I love this place. Excellent food. And on that note, a couple of things that did give this the 5 out of 5 for taste is the fact that the steak isn't really chewy or anything. It's just there. It's okay, you know. You can't expect too much for that price. It isn't chewy. And also, it ain't a super spreader. You really don't want a super spreader of barbecue sauce everywhere when already the tomato drips, the beetroot goes everywhere. You end up with beetroot juice. And saying that too, there isn't much. So that might make some people think it's a bit dry, but I'll tell you what, it's just right. Totally on point. So, guys, like I say, every time I come here, and it's no word of a lie, they're up there with the best as far as takeaway food goes. Their fish and chips were good last time. I had a granny pack or something. Hamburger the lot, pretty decent. Probably got an itslit as well. This thing, masterpiece. And having said all that, let me say this. Today's beveragino is Kirk's Lemon Squash. Not sure if we've tried this before, but I think we might have once. Let's crack it open and give it a red hot swig. Proudly brought to you by Foodworks at Wallerawang. Cheddar fair. So, of course, you know I'm a happy little chappy. It just doesn't get any better than this. Out in the wild, wild west, living the dream food-wise. And loving the place, loving the scenery. It's all happening. And I'm so glad I got out here today. So, folks, I'll scoff the rest of this by myself. You can have a little bit of more of a squiz if you like. It is worth gawking at, I'll give it that much. So guys, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And remember, you can never be too Aussie. Hooroo. Stay fresh. Can't wait to scoff the rest of this. Sayonara.